What were you singing?
Sweet Caroline.
Why?
It's on TikTok right now.
But I deleted TikTok.
I know.
Shout out, compa Isaac.
Good for you. Boy,
All
you're
right.
recording.
Yep, we're recording. We're live. All right, boys. We're celebrating September. El septiembre 16, la independencia de México. So we're gonna do a alternate intro. So I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you blast them speakers, blast them headphones, and enjoy the episode. Un saludazo a todos ustedes que están escuchando. Un saludazo a Oriel Soto que ya viene en camino a Aurora. Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the Carnales podcast. I'm your host, Tsunami. And today we got I don't consider you a special guest anymore. I feel like you're ya eres de casa, or however you say it.
I'm not special anymore.
You're a special host. You upgraded.
Yay, I upgraded level.
Yep.
I'm the backup.
All right, so today, as you guys can hear that beautiful voice, we got Jennifer back in the stew. Welcome back. How you feel?
I feel happy to be here, like always, of course.
Are you?
Of course, yeah.
From 1 to 100.
100.
Wow.
Oh, you want me to say 200?
BMS.
Oh, broke my scale.
All right, so you're excited.
Yes, I'm very excited. I love being here because y'all know I be talking too much, so I like talking.
Low-key, me too.
What? Oh, we both like talking. Why don't we talk to each other then?
What do you mean? Man, we're here exposing our relationship.
What? Hey, no. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it in a bit.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. We're perfect.
Why are you crying?
Wow. No, I'm not.
All right, welcome back to the episode. Hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you guys for listening last week. And I think a lot of people will listen, even though it was a slow tempo episode. People listen. And shout out to you guys again for listening to the week after week. Like I've said in every episode, I'm not gonna get tired of saying this every week. We really, really appreciate you guys, and we hope you guys enjoy the content we give to you guys, even though sometimes it's a little short tempo. Pero sí, I know they listen because I got a few messages telling me that they're down to do the challenge. I'm excited.
Wait, the 75 hard or the chip challenge?
The 75 hard.
Oh, yeah.
Did I talk about chip challenge? I don't even remember.
I think you talked about wanting to do it, but maybe no. I live with you, so I confuse what you say in the podcast and when you tell me it.
Maybe. Well, I got a lot of messages about people that were down to do it. So some people start this upcoming Monday, and some people started on this past Monday that passed. That's how you say it? Or this Monday?
No, this Monday.
They started this Monday, and hey, we're keeping strong. Right now, when you're listening, Friday the 3rd we're on day 5.
And it's payday. Woo, woo.
And that reminds me, I have to take my picture before the day ends.
I can talk about payday. You need to make sure that you put some money into that savings account. Make sure you put that money into your Tithe your diezmo. What else? Don't go spend it all in one place. Don't do a Jenny and an Abner. All right.
Oh yeah, well, we're gonna talk about 75 hard in a little bit. I hope you guys are having a good week. There's a lot to talk about today
About 75 hard.
about 75 hard or things going on around the world, but we're gonna keep it. This is a happy corner, you know.
Yes.
Like
Positive corner.
yeah, there's a hurricane.
Positive studio.
There's hurricanes. There's a controversial laws that passed.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I think there's a lot going on in the world, and I think that we hear it everywhere. We see it everywhere. People are posting about it. People are talking about it, and I think that we'll keep talking. We'll talk about it towards the end. Why we're choosing not to kind of focus on that. Maybe we could give our 2 cents on a couple of things, but I mean, in general, we want to keep it positive. We want to keep it happy for this episode. Abner does, not me. Look at me taking over this podcast. Hey, if you think it should be named Carnales y Carnala.
Oh, don't start, bro. Carnalex. Carnalex. Latinx, bro.
No,
I hate that, boy.
It was funny because when Abner was starting his podcast, he used to tell me, hey, yo, I'm going to start a podcast. Let me tell you, Uriel, he asked me first. He asked me, we're going to start a podcast, and then I would be like, what are we going to name it? And he would be like, I don't know. I think we should name it Tsunami Show. And I was like, wow, where's my name in there? So I think that's why he left me out and moved on to Uriel. Because he was like, nah, Jenny wants too much credit. So he went to Uriel, and that's when Carnales was born. But anyways, whatever. I'm gonna start my own podcast. You know what?
Do it.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm not.
Do it.
No, I'm not.
You got it.
Nah, I got too much on my plate. Otherwise, I would. I think this is a really cool platform and really cool thing to do. Yeah, but
yeah, 75 hard. It's been a good week. A good week. I'm not gonna complain, even though I do it a lot, right, Jenny?
You were in the beginning, but I think you've stayed positive.
Yeah,
I stopped you.
Yeah, you motivated me. Like, hey, don't think hard. Low key, like, I guess the 4 days that I've been doing it, como que the muscles are getting used to it, you know? Yeah. Yesterday I was super sore. Y ahorita ya I'm like medium sore. Yeah. So hopefully tomorrow.
That means you gotta push yourself more so you can be sore again.
Yeah, maybe.
But has anybody else told you that they're doing it with you? Other than
yeah, a couple people started. They stopped, and they're gonna take advantage of the weekend, go all out, you know, and then they're gonna start again on Monday. Pero that I know of. I have one person that is keeping strong, and that's I gotta say it because he deserves it. You know, that way I can motivate him to keep going. Yeah, shout out Compita.
Hey, Compita gets a shout out every episode. I'm kind of jealous of him.
You get to do an episode here, right?
I'm just kidding, Isaac. You know I'm
Why
kidding.
You crying?
My boy, shut up. People are gonna think I for real cry. Loki, we love Isaac though. He's a real one.
Hey, for real. He started playing with us in the men's league. So
no way. I heard they forced Kevin to play last week too.
Yeah, look, he was doing good.
Yeah,
he was doing good. Shout out Kevin. He rarely listens if you're listening to this. But yeah, 75 hard. You guys know. Did I say I don't think I said the challenges last week. No, I did.
No, you did. You explained. Yeah. You should share that. You should share the podcast, the episode that explains it better, because I was almost motivated to do it. It's really good.
I sent it to the people that DM me or that send me a private message about wanting to do it. Yeah, I sent it. I'm like, hey, listen to this. That way you can get motivated. You can get an idea of what to do, how to do it, you know?
Yeah.
So
I mean, and a lot of it, one thing that he says is that a lot of it is like self-control, discipline, and like mental strength. Yes. And I want to do it. He motivated me, but it's that self-control. It's that mental strength to say, yes, I'm gonna do it. And he even says it because when you were saying it, I was like, I'm gonna do it with you, but I'm not gonna work out this way, and I'm probably only gonna do one workout, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna still eat this. But then I heard the episode because you had sent it to me since like a week ago, and I didn't listen to it till Monday, and then he was like, I know this girl who or he was talking about like not making excuses, and about how there were some people that like some girls that finish like till like the last week of like before they gave birth, and I was like, boy. I was like, I have no excuses, right? And then of course Abner, I was cooking earlier, and he's over here showing me a picture of this guy and his girlfriend that's pregnant in the gym, and I was like, wow, throwing stones at throwing rocks. But I can honestly say I'm proud of you, because you kept it up for 4 days, and it's been hard, but you've kept it up, and I still can't get motivated to do it, but I want to do it. Because they say that when you're pregnant and when you're getting ready to give birth, now we're down to less than 100 days till we meet Matias.
98, no?
Yeah, 98 or 97 days till we meet Matias, and it says that it's like a marathon that I need to train for, and I need to train my body to, to do the big day, which is to give birth. But we'll see if I get motivated with you.
Well, you're still on TikTok, so you can look up pregnant hacks, how to do or exercises,
or pregnant, like where I know it's because it varies. Everybody's different, so like I can't, like, you see girls like lifting weights, but that's because their body was already used to it. I can't push my body to do that, because obviously true. I've never lifted a weight in my life. Well, yeah, maybe I have, but like no. But I've lifted the bar, not the with no weight.
I started attending this group, men's exercise group, and it's dope. I really enjoy going. Yeah, I like how they push you to keep going, Yeah. They push your limits.
Who invited you?
Danny invited me out. Juan de la Torre.
Oh, okay. And what time do you guys go? Like 5 a.m., right?
So we meet there at 5:10, and they start at 5:11.
Yeah.
Pero I have to wake up like 4:40, be out of my house at 4:50, and I get there like around 5:09, 5:10.
That's why I'm asking, because I know one time I woke up at 5 and you were still home, and I was like, don't you have to be there at 5?
Oh, it's good that day. It's not only us and like that are changing our routines, the dogs too,
Oh yeah.
Because we go to sleep earlier, so we don't take them out later. Yeah, they do their thing, inside more than usual.
Yeah. Well, I noticed, because last night, one thing I am proud of, though, that I've been committed to, and maybe not 75 hard, but I've been committed. I think Saturday helped us. Because Saturday we had like I'm changing the subject, but well, I'm not changing it completely.
They're used to it.
We're all over the place. But as I was cooking for your 75 hard meal preps, I was up late. I was up till like 2 a.m. and like at one point I was waiting for the chicken to cook, so I was like, I'm gonna take the dogs out to do their duties, and I went outside and it was like 2 a.m. and these dudes were like out there doing their business, and I'm like, dang, it's 2 a.m. like I think their schedule is all messed up. And I think it's because we've been waking them up like 4 a.m. now, and they're just like, where am I, who am I?
Yeah.
So anyways, back to 75 hard. So what has been the hardest thing in this process? Has it been like that
Oh,
that workout in the morning?
I mean, the workout I'm used to because at work I tend to do physical lifting up heavy packages, running, walking for most of the work period.
But I mean, like waking up at 4 a.m. or 4:30.
Waking up it's hard, pero you push me to go to sleep earlier, so it's a little. I get that extra hour and a half, you know.
Yeah.
Pero the thing that que sí, I feel like today, ahorita ya I'm getting better, pero me sentía como un addict, like letting go of the drug. I don't know how
like
it
having
feels.
a little withdrawal.
I don't know how it feels, but I feel like I was addicted to energy drinks, you know?
Yeah, you were drinking like 2 a day.
Sometimes 3.
Yeah.
Like on
that's not
Thursdays,
good.
like podcast days.
Yeah.
Because I would pass for energy drinks. You know how they have the deal 2 for whatever.
Right.
So I would drink one on the way to work. Yeah, I knew I was gonna be sleepy on the way home, so I saved it for the way home. Either sometimes when we had to record podcasts, I would drink another one to stay like energized during the episode.
Right. Oh
So
my God.
I was addicted. I know they're bad, but
And they don't work.
low key,
They
I can
don't
drink a
work.
Monster right now and I'll knock out. Like
Yeah,
in 5
yeah.
minutes.
That's the thing, that you were so addicted to these things, and like I feel like when you're doing it and you're addicted to something, you don't notice it. It's like you have to accept like you have to accept you have an addiction. And I feel like, I mean, I don't think you were addicted, but I mean, you, in your mind, you truly believe that these things kept you awake. But I honestly don't think they did, because I obviously witness it. Like sometimes when we drive out to visit Uriel, or when we drive out, you know, to far away, even just like an hour drive, or even boy, when we drive to IKEA, you'll be falling asleep. When we drive to church, you'll be falling asleep, and that's like a 10-minute drive. So like I witnessed you drink and chug a Monster and like literally have no type of effect on you. So I think it's just your mentality was like, oh, I'm gonna drink it. And I feel like our dads and like our group of, like you talked about the fiesteros, our like family group, I feel like they've influenced you that a lot, because every time we have like a fiestero party, like it's always like bring the Monsters, like because we don't drink, so they're like te traes el 24 te traes el 12 de Monsters. Like literally I feel like it just became a thing, like, oh, we're gonna drink a Monster, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't think it works. I truly don't believe it works.
I feel like it's all mental. I feel like it works for the people that drink it once in a while, because they feel that sugar rush or that caffeine rush, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like my body. I think it was Chin, the one that was telling me like I need something else that can wake me up. I feel like this doesn't cut it anymore, you know. Yeah, I feel like that was for me. I feel like my body, como se dice, my body was used to it, you know.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, yo, you need something stronger, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean though, because for normally when we go out for conferences, like, you know, as a youth leader, you have to be on it and like awake, which by the way, this year I sucked. I would go to sleep like early. There was but normally I'm used to when we go to conferences and we're like up all night and up till late, up early, like I would always be used to drinking Monsters like all the time. Well, not all the time, but every day during the conference. And this time I couldn't do it because I'm pregnant and I couldn't drink Monsters. So I would wake up really early, but because I would go to sleep really late, which means that I was not watching over them overnight. But I think we had a really good group and we had a lot of adults. But there was one night, I think it was Friday night, where I told the youth, guys, you know, you have the night to be awake, but my rule was always, you always have to be with the person in charge of your room. So I wake up Saturday morning, the day we have to come back home, and I find out that a bunch of them slept in the balcony, and I'm like, what the heck? So I was shocked that, first of all, I mean the pastors I think found out and I didn't get in trouble, but I was just like shocked. I was like, oh my God. And then there was one adult with them. So it was an adult. And I was like, I felt a little bit better, but I was like, dang, what kind of leader am I? I let them be up all night and sleep in the balcony. And I'm like, and I was over here knocked out in my room. But anyways, yes. Why do you feel like you were having a withdrawal?
I'm telling you, like my body was so used to it needing it to wake up or to feel awake, in other words. So I went to the morning workout. We got done with the morning workout. Yeah, I felt good. I felt energized. I'm like, oh, today's gonna be a good day, Not even like 10 minutes into the drive to work, I was struggling so
Your
hard to
body's like,
stay
I'm
awake.
done.
Yeah, I was like, man, Jesus, take the wheel, porque yo ya no podía. Like my eyes were closing by themselves.
Abner's living the moment. His eyes are literally closing right now.
Yeah. Like whoever has driven and has driven when they're the sleepiest, that's probably how I felt.
When you're not just tired, you're exhausted.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. I managed to get to work. Yeah, I was like, no, I can't go. I can't drive the big truck like this. Feeling tired. So I passed by for black coffee. Because I stayed away from sugar and all that.
Yeah.
Well, I can only drink water, sparkling water, coconut water, black coffee.
Okay.
I mean, you it depends on the diet you choose, but
Yeah.
that's
But
what I
that's
chose.
like the rule you put on yourself, like the diet that you chose.
Yeah. So I passed by for black coffee. Did
it help?
It worked.
Yeah.
Pero,
I remember when you used to work night shift, you used to mix black coffee with Coke, right?
Yeah. That's
like Coca-Cola. Let me not spread rumors right now.
No, well, I was thinking about that the other day. Yeah, I was like, what if this guy actually put something on my drink? Porque it was a sketchy dude. I was working third shift like years ago. The dude, I guess, me vio cansado. He's like, yo, you look real tired, man. You want me to make you a drink that keeps me up? Yeah, I was like, at first I was like, nah, I'm good. He's like, come on, I'll make it for you. That way you can see that it works. I'm like, all right, bet. So I saw he grabbed the Coca-Cola bottle. They had coffee ahí in the cafeteria. And he took his time making it. De repente I got it, bro. It woke me up the whole night. I was on it. Yeah, I was like, what if he put something else on it?
For real. Now that I think about it, I'm like, for real.
But he was one of those like cholo dudes that like got his life together,
Yeah.
Pero I don't know. So I ended up I put up a post on my Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Like any natural substitutions to energy drinks.
Yeah.
I got a couple. Somebody recommended me 8 hours of sleep,
which is what his wife has been saying. Like, I feel like you were trying to still like keep up with your new routine, but with your old ways. So it wasn't gonna work out, because when you work out, your body is exhausted. So your head is telling you, I want to stay awake all night and be on TikTok. And your body is telling you, no, bro, we need rest. Give us some rest, So I feel like you were still trying to like stay up all night. Pero your body is like, no, I need to rest. And I kept telling him, like, I think it was Monday, I noticed that he was up till like really late. And I was like, dude, go to sleep. And he didn't want to go to sleep. I'm like, go to sleep. And he didn't want to go to sleep. And then that's when you suffer that it was the second day. I'm pretty sure that you were suffering a lot. Like, you were really exhausted.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday night,
it
got better because I was like, go to sleep. But yeah.
Yeah. Out of the whole week, I don't know how many hours the whole week has, the 7 days. But I remember the least I slept in the whole week was like 8 hours or something like that.
For real?
No, probably more. No. Probably more. Como unas 12 hours the whole 7 days.
Wait, this week?
No, like out of the whole year, you could say. Like there's a week that I slept like 10, 12
Oh,
hours.
okay,
the
okay.
whole
I was
week.
like, what are you talking about?
Not this week.
I was
No.
like, this week I saw you get enough rest, or better rest.
Yeah, so I'm getting better at that. They a lot of people recommended me green tea, matcha. I don't know if that doesn't sound.
No, the green tea reminded me of that TikTok I sent you. Like, if you replace, it's like a super soothing voice, and it's like, if you replace your 1 cup of coffee with a 1 cup of green tea, you will lose the little bit of the little bit of joy that you have in your life, or something like that.
Oh yeah. They recommended me water with ice.
No, actually, I've heard about that. I've heard about the water with ice.
I on my way home, I do that. I fill up my hydro back up with water and ice, and I get done with the water. I start chewing on the ice. So it was a good alternative. This one I found interesting, and I haven't been able to Google it, pero me dijeron Yogi Sweet Tangerine Positive Energy is a literal game changer. So I need to Google
Who said
Yogi
that?
Claudia.
Oh, okay.
And then they
Oh, wow, you got a lot of recommendations.
yeah, they told me vitamin 12. No, vitamin B12. So I got to check them out. I'll try them out this week, and I'll let you guys know how I went.
I think it's going to help you a lot that you just deleted TikTok. Because I think you were still trying, like I said, keeping up with that old routine. And it's just your head, like you said, it's a mental strength situation, and I feel like your brain was not able to keep up, you know what I mean? Or not just your brain, but your body in general. So I feel like TikTok like kept, or not just you, like today I was trying to get my chapters done to read for our Bible study, and I could not like stop freaking being on social media. And I was like, I need to delete this. Like, literally, I'm not lying. This is real. Yesterday or the day before, I deleted Facebook and Instagram.
What?
And
I saw you on it today.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Yesterday, or I think it was yesterday, I deleted Facebook and I downloaded it again today. And then Instagram, I didn't delete Instagram. I just took it off my homepage. And I need to get off social media. I be posting too much. Follow me though at Jennifer VQZ.
I don't want to expose them, porque I'm not gonna say names, but the reason I deleted TikTok for good, for a while, I hope, or forever, is because this person was like, nah, I was
forever.
I was struggling to read my 10 pages.
Oh yeah.
So I had to delete it porque I was losing focus of my goal,
Yeah.
or reading the 10 pages.
Yeah.
So he deleted it. Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna back you up. I'm gonna delete it too. So
that's cool. I'm really happy that you have somebody that is pushing you and you're pushing them.
Yeah.
What
accountability?
Do you know? Accountability. Yeah. What is he reading?
He's reading a book he got at our convention.
Oh, nice. Is it called?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. It's a good book. You guys should read it together.
I'll probably when I read my book.
But he's gonna finish it fast though. It's a small book.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really small book.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's awesome. I'm so I'm pretty sure the audience figured out who it was, but
starts with a Isaac.
That's awesome that you have the support. I think you have the support and accountability in him. That's awesome.
Yeah. I hope it's gonna be funny when we're done with this, porque you have to take a picture of your body. He was showing me the first pictures that he took, and I showed him the first pictures I took.
Boy, I was mad at Abner because he was like taking like retarded pictures. Like, I think he was just being silly, and he was like, I'm sorry, retarded is really not right word. He was being silly. And he like did like a weird pose, and I thought he was kidding, so I took the picture, and it turns out that that's the one he uploaded, and I'm like, dude, I was like, how are you gonna like if somebody asks you like, hey, let me see your before and your after, Abner's gonna have to show this silly picture that he has, and they've all been silly. They've all been funny, like with your weird poses.
and I want to get to this.
Okay.
I don't want to tell you what I do. I want to tell you why I do it. Like I'm not focused on losing weight. Like losing weight is gonna be added or
it's gonna be like a benefit
yeah. Porque I haven't weighed myself and I don't want to weigh myself. Like I want to focus on mental strength. I've been doing good. Like
that's awesome.
First day I came home hungry. First drawer. Oh no, I forgot what I was gonna eat, but I needed a bowl.
Oh, you were cooking the that day I got home like at 9, but that's the day you cooked the steak.
Oh yeah. I was getting ready to do my
shout out Abner, cook Abner with my salty steak.
First drawer I opened, cookies.
Basically, we have like a croissants. We have like a sweets like drawer. Cabinet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, cabinet. I was like, dang, I can start tomorrow. But I was like, no, I gotta keep strong. So that mental strength is working. I go to the gas station. I'm like, oh, I can really go for some chips. I can really go for some. Excuse me. Some Dr. Pepper, some lemonade, stuff I used to pass by for, a breakfast croissant sandwich,
Yeah.
Y se me antoja, but I was like, no, you gotta keep strong. You gotta keep strong.
That's truly like, not only is it mental strength, I mean, it's almost the same, but that's self-control.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. That's awesome that you have that and you're achieving that, but that you said you wanted to tell us your why, and that's one of them, right?
I want to be, like I said, I let go of the energy drinks porque I knew they were bad for me,
Yeah.
So I was like, no, this can be a perfect opportunity to let go of them y be better,
Yeah.
Porque I know they really mess up your kidney or whatever.
Your heart, no?
Your whole body.
Your whole body, because in general, I mean, how many calories is it? It's a bunch of calories.
Yeah, so I'm 5 days in. I really recommend it to everybody. It's a good challenge to try. You gotta want it. If you go in with the mentality like, oh, I'm gonna try it, whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna go good.
I like what Andy says, which is the guy who created this challenge, and one of the things he says is that he realized, because that basically that you'll hear a lot of times, do something for 20 days or 25 days and it'll become a habit. It'll become a habit for you to do. Like you'll be able to do it forever. He's like, but I decided that 75 days, you will encounter, in those 75 days, you were going to encounter situations where it was going to make you want to quit. Yeah. That it was going to make you want to stop and say, that's it, I can't anymore. But that is when you truly grow. Kind of like how I was talking about your muscles right now, how like you're not sore anymore. Well,
I'm still sore a little
bit. You're going to encounter that moment where it's not going to be about soreness. It's going to be about maybe like that sandwich right in front of you that you just want, like, or, I don't know, just a situation where you're going to have to encounter. And then that's when your mind or your mental strength is going to grow and going to get stronger because you're going to encounter and overcome that, whatever challenge or whatever it is that, you encounter in these 75 days. So it's a lot of days, but I think it'll be worth it. And I think it'll give you a lot of discipline and change your life.
Yes. Yeah, I'm done in early November, so I'll be good for the holidays. Y ahorita, yeah, I want to give a huge shout out to you for helping me out, for meal prepping my super meal prep.
We call it the super meal prep because he I asked him, I was like, because I never meal prep. And I asked him like, hey, like, do you want me to wait the food? He's like, nah, just put it. He's like, just put it in there. And like me as a good wife, I'm like, true. Like I know how much you eat. Like not trying to expose you, but you're a tall guy. You're over 200 pounds, right? Why? We're not. I mean, you're just a man. No, like a man eats way more than a woman, right? And I notice how much you eat and how much it takes for you to get full. And I was like, as I was watching these meal prep videos, I'm like, how do I know how much to wait for you? Like, do I have to I don't know, do I have to do some math and do but he's like, no, because then I also saw that Andy, that guy, he talks about like how macros and all of that is not important because those people tend to say, oh, but I have a cheat day, or I'm gonna because I'm counting my macros I can have this amount of sugar. Like Abner didn't want to do that, so I tried to still like not give him more than like a topper, like a regular Tupperware. And I don't think you eat that much. And plus, like what I'm feeding you is like white rice, like literally no. It has like a little bit of seasoning, like, but I didn't put like oil or anything like that. And then you're having like your chicken, and then that's also marinated with like low sodium, or actually no salt. It's just like the seasoning, which I'm using the low sodium one, and then veggies. So I mean, regardless, I think you're feeding your body good, even though yes, it might be a little bit more like more food, but it's healthy food.
Yeah, that's a problem I had. Yeah, I would overeat,
Do you feel like you're overeating with what I'm feeding you?
No, because I feel like I eat my lunch, and then I eat the dinner, So
yeah,
I feel like it balances out. Lo que no quería is overeating,
Yeah.
So once I feel full, like I'm like, okay, I can't eat no more,
Okay.
So yeah, hope you guys give it a try.
Do you do snacks in between?
Sometimes when I have a fruit or
Yeah.
But yeah, I really I drink a lot of
Sparkling water.
Sparkling water. I feel like I try to drink my regular water, but I feel like sparkling water helps me out too. That way I don't get tired of the water.
Yeah. Which shout out JoJo, because she recommended bubbly, and we love bubbly. We fell in love with bubbly. We tried LaCroix this week and we didn't like it. So if you have any sparkling water recommendations, we would love to hear it. I know all bubbly is not good, like not all of the flavors. Like we've tried so far I think it is raspberry, because the cherry I know for sure I didn't like, and the purple one is good too. But shout out JoJo for recommending that.
Yep, yes sir. Y ahorita en September, early September, we have a big date coming up.
Hey.
We have our anniversary.
Woo! Wait, did you put a sound?
Clap.
Oh.
Yeah, we are celebrating our 2-year anniversary.
I know.
And yeah, it's been 2 years, too long. No, they've gone by fast.
Yeah, it's been a roller coaster. Just kidding.
Wow. Why are you crying?
No, remember in the beginning we said we have a perfect marriage.
Oh yeah, we do. We good.
We good. No, it's been great. I think people have made it seem harder than it is. But I think one of the things that we've talked about a lot of the times is that we feel like we're very, maybe it's important to feel this way. Sometimes I know sometimes I feel like, oh, we need to learn to forgive each other more. But I feel like we already do forgive each other a lot. Like we let go of things really easily. Like, and I think that's kind of like, if anybody asks us, like, not that anybody cares, but if anybody asks us, like, how has like your marriage been kept like strong? I think it's being able to forgive each other really easily, and we just laugh it out basically. So like we'll get mad at each other, we'll yell at each other, we'll let it out. Oh, and that's one thing too. We'll let it out. We don't hold it in. I think I think Abner, now that I'm pregnant, he tries to hold it in because my mom told him the other day, because we were because we let it out in front of her.
Right. I might cut this out.
And we let it out in front of her. We were tired that day and we were grumpy and hungry, and we literally let it out. And my mom was like, Abner, she was like, I know you want to argue with Jenny, and like, and like you guys both want to say your point. He's like, but you can't like make her angry while pregnant. And I was like totally disagreeing with my mom, because I was like, Ma, but I was like, well, I didn't say anything, but like later on I told Abner, I was like, dude, I don't know if I agree, because I think one thing that has worked for us is that we're able to like just let it out. And then once we let it out, we're able to just forgive each other and laugh it out. Like yesterday we were, I don't even remember what we were arguing about. I think it was about the dishes, or no, I was just grumpy, I think, because I was hungry, or I don't know. And Abner was like, I don't know what he said, but then Abner had to read his 10 pages still. And I put on Netflix and I started washing dishes, and then he like just starts staring at me. He stands there for like a couple seconds, and I'm like, boo. And and because we were mad at each other, and then he's
You
like,
were mad.
I can't remember why. But anyways, this is literally how insignificant the fights are, and how we forgive each other right away. Because then he's like, can I read to you?
No, I said, can I read out loud? That way you can listen.
Yeah. And literally like we just started laughing, and he turned off my Netflix. So I just started hearing him read. So I think it's just about, talking it out, letting it out, and like forgiving each other, but also being respectful of each other. And I think that we're still learning, because sometimes we can disrespect each other, which I'm trying my best now.
No, I think we're doing a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been good years. Time flies. I can't believe it's been 10 years.
10 freaking years, dude.
Yeah. That your wedding dress is still hanging in the
Dude,
same
shut
spot.
up. Why you expose? Did I expose myself last time?
I don't.
Wow, if I didn't, you just exposed me.
I mean, we've been going live here and there.
Oh, yeah. That's where we did it.
Yeah.
I exposed myself in this live, but there was only like 5 people watching. Abner, you just exposed me to the Carnales podcast. Yeah, we've been married 2 years, and my dress is still hanging in. It's like I have like an extra little room because Abner took over the closet in our bedroom, which it's a big closet, and he still took it over. But anyways, he's like, it's okay, you can have a whole room, because we have extra rooms, and for our 10 kids. And then we have this extra room, and I literally just have my wedding dress hang there. So I think as an anniversary like gift, maybe we should put it away now. Well,
Yeah.
my goal was like, because I always wanted to do like a cool photo shoot in like the mountains, but obviously that's not gonna happen now that I'm pregnant. So I'm just gonna put it away now.
Yeah, they do that preservation thing or whatever.
But
So,
my dress, if you were in my wedding, or if you've seen our wedding pictures, is huge. So like I have to not only dry clean it, I have to go get it preserved. So it's really expensive.
yeah, it is. So we should really check that out.
Yeah, but yep. Shout out 2 years. Happy almost 2 years, Abner.
Happy almost 2 years.
I love you, bye.
I cringe.
Oh.
All right, and also September, as you guys saw the intro ahí con la cumbia, and I hope you guys enjoy that intro. Aquí we're getting ready aquí to start the Mexican independence, the craziness that goes on in Chicago every day.
Nah,
every
man,
weekend.
we ain't going.
No. I'm not saying we're going. I'm just saying what happens.
Yeah.
You start seeing las banderas mexicanas all everywhere. You start seeing the Mexican events popping up, so
Honestly, though, I don't know. Like,
it comes back to our roots,
yeah.
So ahorita I was listening to a podcast. He says some words que I wanted to tell you y a ver what comes to mind, or what do you think about these words, So la primera word is alebrije.
Alebrije. It reminds me of Alebrijes y Remojos. Wait, what? Is that a novela?
I think like a kid's novela.
Yeah, it was a kid's novela. It's my favorite novela.
So alebrije. Wait, what else? That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, so alebrijes are mythical creatures that I didn't even look it up. So they're like mythical Mexican creatures, that are in the Mexican tradition. See, this is why I'm thinking like, damn, we should, like, como que I feel like we know the culture, but we don't really know the meaning of it,
Yeah, I mean, we again, I don't know. I was born in Mexico, but as much as we try, I mean, yes, it's important to, celebrate all these dates, but I feel like we're more Americanized and we say Viva Mexico, Viva la Independencia, pero we don't really know like what happened on that day, where it happened, why it's celebrated, who were they freed from, like here we know 4th of July and everything that happened, but if we go really, I mean, maybe next week you and Uriel can do like some deep research and inform some of us that we truly don't know, the Mexican background. All we know is September 16, Viva Mexico. We drive around with flags and say literally Viva Mexico.
Burnouts.
Dude, it used to be fun. I don't know if you ever went out in Aurora. Dude, that was fun. Like, literally, I lived in the best hood ever. Like, we've said it before.
You were like a block away from
But we probably shouldn't say where I lived, but because I think we exposed my parents. But anyways, I really like where I used to live, because I remember like we would be on the streets and like there was hundreds of people like in each corner, and there was like cars burning out, and it was really fun. I don't think they do allow that anymore. I haven't seen it happen, but I think a couple years ago I still saw.
That's how Chicago gets.
Yeah, I guess maybe everyone just goes to the city now and does burnouts. And I know 1 year they were doing it like in front of the Trump Tower.
Oh yeah, they go crazy there.
Yeah.
They shut down lower Wacker. ¿Cómo se dice? Upper Wacker.
Well, I haven't been to. You haven't been there either.
I've seen TikToks.
But that's literally all we know. Like, we can't even well, for me, I can't even talk on the background because I don't know details about it. But, September 16th.
No, it's something I want to get used to. Hopefully, I can maybe read a book about it para informarme.
True.
Like, I want to know así como la cultura, like Aztecs.
Yeah.
Or whoever.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel like I love the aesthetic of it. Like the Mexican aesthetic. I mean, you guys have seen, I've had like 3 birthday parties, Mexican theme. Our gender reveal was Mexican theme. My engagement was Mexican theme. I'm surprised our wedding was not.
The baby
Mexican
shower
theme.
is gonna be Mexican theme.
What?
I'm just playing.
So I love the aesthetic of it, like the Mexican aesthetic, which is, it's beautiful to me. Like the art, the Mexican art. I don't like Frida herself, like who she was, but I love her art. I love who she has portrayed, like the beauty of a Mexican woman, like the unibrow, the braids, the flowers, like that to me is so beautiful. Like anything with Frida on it, like to me is like, oh my God, I love it. Like seriously, like I only want to go back to San Diego which 2 years ago we were there for a honeymoon.
San Diego, California.
San Diego, California, because the freaking aesthetic there of Mexican culture is so beautiful. And obviously it's nothing compared to the real Mexican culture, because when's the last time we were there? Really, like over 20 years ago. So, but it's, I love the Mexican aesthetic of it. But I like culture wise, like even our families, they're so Americanized nowadays. Like there's not a lot of our Mexican culture here nowadays. But you're right. Maybe we should get educated and read some books. I know back then, like 2011, when Trump came into office, and they were kind of talking about like, no, not 2011.
2016,
when he came into office, and they were talking about like sending us to Mexico. Or even when I first found out that I could get deported, I know I heard an episode with you and Uriel when it was like growing up Mexican, or growing up in a Mexican household, and you guys were talking about like not even knowing that you weren't from here. And that reminded me, like, same thing. Like, I remember the moment that I realized, oh, I could be moved to Mexico. Or when my parents would just like threaten or talk about moving to Mexico, I would be like, yo, how? Like, I know nothing. Like, how would school be? Like, will they put me in first grade? Because I don't know anything. Like, no history, nothing. Like, I know nothing about Mexico. I can't, like, I mean, I should be ashamed of it, but I don't even think I can tell you who Pancho Villa is, like, it's just, I can't even, like, I know there's 7 wonders of the world, and one of them is in Mexico, but I can't even tell you where that's at. You know what I mean? So there's just so much that we don't know, and so much that, it's just, it's sad. It's really sad. But Viva Mexico.
Viva Mexico.
Viva the Mexican aesthetic.
Yeah. Lately, they've done a lot of cool events with the pandemic. It was different, but it's cool that they bring part of the culture to us, That's cool. They do a whole bunch of events all over. I don't know the name of the promoters or the event organizers, but
like what? Like what events?
Like downtown, like they open up the river edge. They do the Mexican fair,
Oh, like the. Oh yeah, they haven't done it in a couple.
Pandemic.
Well, we haven't gone in a couple years, but yeah. There was a place in San Diego that we visited, and there was like, it was like a little Mexican village. What was that called?
Old Town?
No, yeah.
I think it was Old Town.
Oh, okay.
But it was like we were in un pueblo in Mexico.
Mexicano.
I don't want to remember because I'm a cry now.
No, it was literally the coolest thing ever. Like there was nopales everywhere. And just like the Mexican aesthetic. I don't think Mexico's really like that though. Maybe it is. I don't know. It felt like well, when I see pictures, which is so sad. It is so sad to say, like, when I see pictures of like our family, or when I see pictures of somebody that goes to Mexico, that's how I imagined it, like that little pueblito, even though it's very Americanized. Actually, it's more like of a, like, it was meant to be like an old American pueblito, pero they made it very Mexican. Yeah, so that was cool to experience that and kind of feel like you were closer to Mexico in a way.
Yeah, y la artesanía, the Mexican, the Aztec calendars, the cantaritos, the casos,
yeah,
and a whole bunch of Mexican art,
artesanías.
Yeah, artesanía.
Yeah.
So
super expensive, by the way.
Because I feel like they charge so much porque they have to pay for the fee that they
like to bring it over here. Yeah.
Pero sí. Y también en September viene, I don't know, ya se empieza a sentir. Dude. In the mornings. It's starting to feel in the mornings.
Yes.
The fresh, cold weather, the sweater weather.
The fall vibes. Dude,
yes. Y that's a I feel like that's your.
I feel like it's every girl's favorite season.
¿Cómo se llama? There you go, season.
Yeah, fall is like literally September 1st. I got out of my car and I parked under this one tree by my, like in the parking lot, and I literally saw like leaves, like orange leaves, and I was like, what? Like it literally, like there was wind as I was getting out of my car, and I was like, oh my god, it actually feels like fall. It's not officially fall yet. Fall starts till September 22nd, but it felt like fall. Yeah. And you can feel just like how the season is changing. It's like in the middle of that transition.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I was tired of the hot weather.
I know.
I'm loving this weather, you know. Yes, pretty soon I'm gonna have to wear my vest. I don't
know how you guys do it. I really don't know how you guys do it when it's like, I mean, it's 90 degrees, but it feels like over 100. Like, I truly don't know how you guys do it. I could barely walk to my car, you know what I mean? So I don't know how you guys like run in it, carry packages. I mean, props to all the outdoor workers. Yeah. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah. You get used to it. As long as you stay hydrated, I feel like that helps a lot. So
yeah.
Yeah. Fall vibes is coming.
Hey, shout out to my coworker. She brought me this muffin. Oh my god, it's so delicious. It's like a pumpkin
spice?
No. It's a pumpkin muffin basically, and it is so delicious. So if you are in the fall vibes already, go buy yourself, treat yourself. It's Friday, it's payday. Go get yourself a cold, oh my god, now I'm gonna forget, like a pumpkin cold brew coffee, and then get yourself a muffin, a pumpkin muffin. They were like, that combination is so delicious. I loved it. And my coworker has brought me 2 so far this week, and I've enjoyed it. It's so delicious. She's not gonna be here tomorrow, so
damn, I'm gonna have to stop by tomorrow.
No, you can't. You're doing something
hard. Never mind.
All right.
Oh, here, like my mouth watery. I'm over here like, I want to enjoy it tomorrow.
It's okay. It's okay. It's almost over. Just kidding. You guys 70 days left. Hey. But anyways, yeah, we're excited for fall. I love it. I love it so much. I can't wait for the pumpkin patches. Where did we go last year? That pumpkin patch was amazing.
It was like orchards.
No, it's where they do states bill. But I can't remember. It's like somewhere. It's like south. No, yeah, it's south of us. And it was really cool. I think that's the best pumpkin patch I've gone to. And I think it was their apple cider. I don't think I had drank apple cider, and that was really good to me. Like, to me, that tasted really good.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it's I feel like it's a tradition now. Shout out Kat.
Shout out
baby. Kat. She likes going. What if she doesn't like it and we just take her?
No, she does. She's always telling us. Yeah, she's always telling us that she wants to go.
Yeah, but so pumpkin patch. Yeah.
Yeah, it's called pumpkin patch.
Pumpkin patch season. Pumpkin spice. Aesthetic. A whole bunch of pictures that are gonna be taken. Season is coming. So, como se dice el meme, brace yourselves.
Brace yourselves for... I remember was it last year that people were skipping Thanksgiving and they were decorating Christmas already?
I think so.
I think it was last year.
It was a pandemic year, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's funny. Decorations are so expensive. Like, I'm trying to be that vibe. I'm trying to be that woman. Trying to be that girl who like decorates and makes her house all aesthetic-y and, decorates. But dude, it is so expensive. It is so expensive. Like a pillow. Like, it's so funny. Like, there was this TikTok where it was like, I'm so excited to move out and be independent. But then like you go to the freaking like TJ Maxx and all of those, and those are supposed to be the cheap stores.
Yeah.
And one pillow is like almost $30, and so it is. That is the hard truth about owning a home. You just it's expensive. It's expensive to want that fall aesthetic. Maybe that's why people just skip to to Christmas, because they're like, Christmas will last longer.
Nah, it was just last year because pandemic. Everybody was going through a rough time, so they needed joy in their life. So they just went straight to Christmas.
To Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, people were skipping Halloween.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the weather. But yeah, anything.
What about for the winter? Like, are you okay with snow?
Yeah, as long as you got good shoes. I forgot who I was talking to about, but you get, like, in the winter season, you get to work all layered up. Yeah, al último you're just delivering with a sweater, because you're up and down the truck, so you sweat, you get hot.
Right.
So yeah, I'm excited. I'm real happy. The real hot weather is there. I mean, it's almost over, porque you feel it once in a while.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about?
No.
Oh, we said we were gonna talk about what's going on around the world.
Well, like I said, I don't feel like there's much to say. I think everybody has given their opinion. Everybody has, made their research. My 2 cents on it is, first of all, I want to make it clear that I'm pro-life. And, with everything that's going on in Texas, I think it's very unfortunate. And I just want to share one quick verse that I read today in our Bible study. And that was Proverbs 28:2. And then it says, when there is moral rot within a nation, its government, I don't know if I'm saying this word right, but it says its government topples easily, which basically means like it stumbles, it falls. But wise and knowledgeable leaders bring stability. So with everything that's happening, I think our job is not to have an opinion, pick a side, be political. Our opinion, our opinion it's pointless. It's important to state what you believe. I think that we live in a country that we can do that. We have the freedom to do that. But I think most importantly, as believers, for like Abner and I feel like it's more than getting our opinion out there. I think that it's important that we just encourage everybody to pray and to like truly just preach the word. And right now, the beginning is clear that we need to bring this nation back under God, but also like we need to pray for like Biden, because I don't know if you have read the news, but like a lot of people are turning their backs on him with everything that's going on in Afghanistan. And like, rather than like, because people are so quick to point the finger, like literally, if somebody doesn't agree with them, if somebody stands up against anything that goes against what they believe, like literally right away they'll point the finger and they'll like act as if they're not, like act as if they're perfect, act as if like if they were in that position they would be so much better. You know what I mean? Like, because it's so easy to judge from a outside, like
with that. Yeah, it's a messy situation.
Okay, but
he was able to. Anyways,
again, no, I don't think we should judge. I think instead, what the verse says is like, but wise and knowledgeable leaders bring stability. So what is our job to do is to pray for God to give him the knowledge, and so that God can give him the wisdom and knowledge so that he can bring stability to this country.
Well, yeah, whoever's in charge just needs to get it together.
Again, no, I think that's judging him. I think we need to pray for him and ask God.
He's the face of whoever is telling him what to do. You know?
Well, he's not the only leader. Of course, he has a whole party. Like, and I think that, again, the other person always thinks that, and I experience this in the youth ministry, like, when you do something, like when you lead, and that's just me being just working with the youth. I can't even imagine what it's like being like the pastor of a church or being like a principal of a school. You know what I mean? Like even that, in that small scale, which again, our church, our youth has like 30, 40 people, 40 youth, that actually, you know, active, we have about 30, and technically we have over 40 youth, but active, we have about 30. And even just leading those active ones, you know, you always have an opinion, or you always have somebody that doesn't agree with you. So imagine just like leading and the pressure of a whole country, you know, not agreeing. I just think that if only we all just get into one mind, one spirit, and one heart, and if we, which is God's, I think that then our country will be way better. And I think if we stop judging each other, and if we stop judging our leaders, which is our president, and you know, yes, maybe we don't agree with him being up there, but God has him up there. God has control of everything. Like literally every single thing that happens in life, God allows it. Like you might think, oh no, you know, they cheated their way up there, or this happened because of this, or blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is, even COVID itself, like we might have an opinion on, you know, maybe it was man created, maybe it wasn't, whatever. The whole point is that God has control over everything, and we just need to pray for this man and every leader that is up there. We need to pray for the Republican Party, for the Democrat Party, for everyone that has some kind of power and leadership. We need to pray for them, for God to give them the knowledge, and for God to give them the wisdom, so that they may bring stability to this country. And us, mostly us, that don't have like we truly don't have an opinion as in like a vote or anything like that. I think as believers, the greatest thing we can do is pray for them, and not judge them, and not stand against them, and create more, like add wood to the fire. Actually, today is so interesting. Today we were reading a verse that said, like, don't be that person that adds wood to the fire. Instead, be that person that brings peace, you know? So I think that's what we need to do as believers, as just Americans. I consider myself an American. Maybe I'm not official American, but as an American that I consider myself, I think our job is to pray for him, man, and just to bring peace and stop, like, you know, talking negative. You know, myself, not talking about you, but like myself, just like not talking negative about anyone or any leader, or, you know. But that's my 2 cents on it. And I think we should, in general, pray for all the leaders.
Yeah, we should also pray for, or keep in our prayers the people affected by Hurricane Ida. I don't know how you pronounce it. But yeah, there's a lot of states that got hit by it. I think New York is going through it too. I think that one of the last TikToks I saw was New York got flooded, and people are going through it in New York.
I was wondering what that was. I have seen a couple flooded like cities, and I was like, I wonder where that's at. But I didn't even think of the hurricane. Mm-hmm. Wow, I don't know too much about it. So.
Yeah, I've tried to stay away from like news and all that, porque I feel like it was taking over my. It's something I wanted to change, you know. I feel like I was getting deep into politics and all that, so I took like a little, what was it, news
break. Yeah.
I was only into like Kanye West and Donda coming out.
Yo, freaking Abner. On Sunday.
Oh, it was scary.
It was scary. On Sunday, we went to prayer in the morning, and then we come home and we're like, all right, we're going to take just a quick nap. And then we did.
A
little power nap. And we fell asleep for like 30 minutes. We were like, we're only going to sleep 30 minutes. And we did fall asleep for like 30 minutes. But freaking Abner had his Donda album playing in the back.
Yeah.
And then he had the whole album playing. But all of a sudden, we wake up to this voice just saying "Donda, Donda, Donda." I'm like, boy, that is so creepy.
And then Benito started barking.
Oh
so
my God.
it has to come off. It has to come off.
Hey, if it gives you bad vibes, it's for a reason. The boy, well, and not only did he have it playing on his phone, he had that on blast on the speaker. So like I literally woke up so scared, not only because I had fallen asleep and I was like, oh my God, like, am I late for church? And I had to teach that day. And I was like, I literally woke up and I had not even gotten ready. So I was scared at that already. And then I wake up and all you hear like in super loud, like volume is Donda, 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 Donda. I was like, oh my God.
Nah, that didn't wake me up. What woke me up is that Benito started barking at like random spots. I was like, oh, snap, he sees something.
No, you should always be careful what you bring in your house. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have an opinion on that.
Nah, but yeah, he finally released. Took forever. And yeah. Anything else you want to talk about? Anything else you want to... Oh, shout outs. Who you want to give a shout out to?
Shout out to everyone that listens. Shout out to everyone that supports. I've always, been... Like Abner said, he always thanks you guys, but I always thank you as his other half. I'm really happy to see him happy. So thank you for everyone that tags us, everyone that is there to support. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Michelle, one of the listeners. It's her birthday. Well, it was yesterday because you're listening Friday. It was yesterday. Happy birthday, Michelle. We love you and we hope you had an amazing birthday. We're not mad that you didn't invite us to eat because 75 hard.
Oh, for real.
We were probably gone and just watched you eat. But our goal as a couple actually has been to not eat out at all. But I know today I have a lunch. But Abner for sure is not eating out for sure this whole time, right?
Yeah. So, hey, shout out también a Jessica for... I didn't know she listened to it. So, hey, shout out Jessica. Maybe one day you can come on and talk about the dental hygienist lifestyle.
Yep. Shout out to her because today I posted on my story. Everybody's so sweet. They sent me a lot of Starbucks gift cards for my birthday, and my funds are running low because I be buying for Abner and me. And today I posted on my story. I was like, guys, send funds. My Starbucks cards are running or are low or something like that. And Jessica's so sweet. She sends me a Starbucks gift card through my email, and I was like, dude, I was kidding. Low-key not kidding. If you didn't send me anything for my birthday, you can send me a Starbucks card. But it was so funny. She's like, for baby Matias, not for you. LOL. But shout out, Jessica. We love you. Thanks for listening and supporting.
There you go. That means I can use it too. So, hey, let me get half.
Baby Matias, not me. All right. Well,
what else? Anything else you...
Nope, that's it. Happy Friday. Save your money. Save that paycheck.
Yeah, for sure. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I hope you guys had a good time with us. I hope you guys had a little laugh. I hope you guys enjoy the random conversations we have in this podcast. Thank you guys for listening. Anything else you want to add? That's it. You want to shout out your podcast, Cash App, anything? Podcast. Oh, she's starting a YouTube channel, so make sure
coming soon.
Make sure you go subscribe.
No, not yet. It's not created yet. Coming soon, though.
Por eso, coming soon. All right. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed. God bless. Call your mom. Call your dad. Tell them you love them. And see you guys next week.
Bye-bye.